It does not get any bigger than this. This episode we are playing Ireland, but also we've got the ODI World Cup, which we are red hot in before going and playing a 5-match test match series at home against the Aussies. Then next episode we've got Sri Lanka away, New Zealand away. It is a good time to be alive. It's a good time to be part of the game. Good time to be part of the channel. Thank you so much for the support. We are 4th in the ODI World Ratings, and I feel like we're playing pretty good. The other thing that we've got in ODI cricket is Ben Duckett, who is #1 batter in the world, who is putting up ridiculous computer game-like numbers on a computer game. 11 scores of 50 plus last year from 17 innings in one-day cricket and 5 from 9 the previous season. Then with all the scorecards loaded in from the 2 seasons that we've done, we can actually see that we are the 3rd best team in the world using the ELO rating system. Ireland down on 875. I love ELO rating. I think it's awesome, and I love it in this. South Africa #1. And our progression has been quite good. Yes, we've just had a bad series, but we have been right at the precipice on 1,093 points. And you can see here, we had 4 months where we were actually the #1 team in the world. Player performances for the last season. Well, Ben Duckett, the best player in Test match cricket, 1,450 points. This is based on the Cricket Draft Fantasy game. It's got their algorithm built into it. Jaiswal, the best T20 player, and Ben Duckett, the best ODI player as well. The world ratings do tell a good story overall. 3rd in Test match cricket, 4th in ODIs, and amazingly 3rd in T20s. We've put up a 50% win percentage. We've lost 47% of the games across all formats. But we can see ODI cricket, we're actually winning 57% of the games we've played, and Test match we're winning 52%. But the big call out is the T20 form. We are undefeated in the last 6 games. We're undefeated in the last 3 Test matches. Are we, finally, after a few hiccups at the start, becoming quite a reasonable cricket team? If you do want to access the Cricket Captain Stacks Pack, you can do it at buymeacoffee.com/leadingedgepod. We've got 165 subscribers. Before the World Cup, we start with 2 Test matches against Ireland, just to wet the whistle. A potential that we can rotate around and just see a few other players, because it's not impacting the Test World Championship, but winning is still important for the world ratings. Then we've got 3 one-dayers before we go to the West Indies. Let's do this. Now again, Ben Duckett is leading the way for us in Test cricket. 21 games he's played, an average of 55. Just 5 centuries, but his 50 plus per innings is outstanding. He's averaging 80% better. This is what this means. 100 is in line with the average from the match he played in. He's averaging 80% better, scoring 24% better, and he's scoring basically 80% higher average than what the team are doing in those games. 55% of his innings equate to scoring a 50 and above, which is absolutely insane. Good players quite often get out for less than 20 at 50%. Brooks, pretty reasonable. Tom Haines averaging 35. I think there's potentially we need to have a look on the market and see if there's any more openers knocking down the door. Jamie Smith thrived at #4, scored those back-to-back centuries in the same game in South Africa. Historic. Even made it onto the thumbnail. And Jacob Bethel, well, I feel this is the season for him. And you want to see what he's got. He's averaging 31. And looking at the batting average versus strike rate for just top 6 players for us in Test cricket, Ben Duckett is the outlier. Harry Brook in 2nd. Jamie Smith, the 3rd best player that we've got going on. Haynes 4th. Bethel all the way down here in 5th. But look at what's below him. Will Smead, Ollie Pope, James Root, Joe Root, and Roebuck, who's just coming in, who's only averaging 25 so far. And we bought in Roebuck last time, but there's another young kid, Tim Dillon at Worcester. Now, 3 first-class centuries, 150 from just the 8 games he's played. He's not ready to come in yet, but a 76 second-team average is outstanding. Matty Potts is out injured, and we get another grey seamer to deal with. We are going to make a little bit of a change here to try and test what we've got. Luke Charlesworth of Gloucester fame is on fire. 171 wickets at 27, 22 at 29 this year, 95 at 27 the year before, and 50 at 25 the year before that. He's 24 years old. I'm going to bring him in to have a look. We've got Robinson, Wood, Mamoon and Bashir on the bench. with the bat, I am not finished with Haynes. I am not finished with Bethel. Roebuck came in and did pretty reasonably for us. And hopefully we can go and win the toss, which we've done. And we are going to have a bowl in horrendous conditions. On a spinner's deck, horrendous conditions. Let's go. We're on top, 113 all out. Tom Law's maiden fifer. It is 1 fifer. He's averaging 24 with the ball. 28 wickets from 8 games. That's actually quite a reasonable return for someone that I've already dropped once. But don't think it makes you feel special if I've dropped you. I dropped Root and Stokes. We're not special either. 200 all out. Top order smashed away. Curtis Camphor causes a load of problem. Humphreys with 3. And it's Rian Ahmed and Gus Atkinson adding runs down the end, which means we just take an 87 run lead. Oh, I'm just worried we've got a problem here. They get 233. Frank Hart averages 47. Maiden Test match century in these conditions. Plays a chanceless masterpiece. Brooks with 4, but we need 147 to win. Day 3, session 1. Oh, we've got the best time to bat in the entire test. And we do get home a Bethel 72, a Roebuck 44. They put on 99 red balloons to take us home. We need more of that from Jacob Bethel. Just really meaningful knocks that make a difference. Win games of cricket. And we get another very average weather condition. 288 for Ireland. We won the toss again, bowled again. And Frank Hart went and scored 100 again. What is going on here? They've got a guy that's averaging 63 in first class cricket. Domestic cricket 65, 55 in test match cricket. And he is causing us problems. And we've got a deficit of 33. Jamie Smith was 79, Ben Duckett. But their seamers are rolling through us. Tom Haynes is retired hurt. I've got a feeling we might come a cropper here. 188 to win. We do well, but Hart again scores 41. What a series the man has had. Can we do it? 188, terrible conditions. It's one knock. You're one guy scoring a ton. No, we win, but Bethel gets 99 off 132. What a knock. He puts on really what is 125 between Duckett and Bethel for the opening partnership, with Haynes being out of the game. Win the series 2-0. What did we learn? Luke Charlesworth averaged 33 against Ireland. It might be a little bit of a stretch, whereas Brooks, Atkinson and Laws were all very, very good. Tom Haynes did nothing, although missed 2 innings from the series. Harry Brook was terrible. We've got a couple of injuries going on here. Tom Haynes is out injured. Sam Curran is out injured. Not what you want to be doing just before the start of a World Cup. And we're going to go without Mark Wood, who has not been... he's not been very good for us in this format. We do bring in a couple of players. Ethan Brooks is coming in across his forwards, and Big Max Holden's coming in. In terms of the bowlers here, Rian Ahmed and Sam Curran have been very, very good. So has Bryden Carr since he's come in. But people like Singh, 15 wickets at 43. His economy rate of 5.22 is very reasonable though. So Duckett is averaging 72 opening the batting. Smith 45. Will Smeed's been batting at 3 and averaging 47. Harry Brook averaging 34. Bethel averaging 53 at 6. So we've found people in some pretty decent positions. James Rue averaging 39. Average 46 at number 6. So we've got options that we can chop and change with, because Duckett and Smith can both keep wicket. We don't have to play Rue if we don't want to. What are we going to see from Harry Brook? Because the last time we played, we didn't play him. We had Butler at 4, and Butler filled in that role quite nicely. But Butler is retired from the... Oh no, Butler's not retired from the game. He's still there. We're going to give Harry Brook one more go. This is kind of the last chance saloon for a lot of these players leading into the World Cup. We are not a bad team. We're not the best team yet. Crikey. Singh gets 6. That's nice. But Tucker scores 109 off 80 deliveries. Maiden ODI century for him. And Frank Hart at the top is incredible. He goes and batters us all around for 68 off 81. They could have got a lot more, but we did, just towards the end, peg them back and bowl quite well at the end. But we're looking near on 300 to win in these conditions. And we do lose. That's quite incredible. We've just lost to Ireland. 63 from Bethel, 63 from Duckett. Middle order is all out of whack at the moment. I felt like we did the same T20 stuff. We weren't playing too bad. We got to the World Cup. We started falling to pieces. We fell to pieces there. But we've got some bat towards the end. But I would love to get another frontline batter in. But it would mean bowling Bethel 10 overs, which isn't something I want to do. We do manage to get 300 because Ben Duckett scores 100. It's all he does. He's an absolute machine. He might go down as England's best ever multi-format player. An average of 63 in one-day cricket now. He's on fire. Great partnership down here. 115 from Rue and Bethel. Love a little bit of that. We get 300. Surely we can defend it. We are falling apart at the worst possible time before going into the World Cup. They knock off 300 with 3 overs to spare. And runs from Sterling, runs from the Rock. Brooks, Carse, Rian Ahmed is so out of form at the moment. His bowling economy rate is going at 6.53. We are getting battered. Now, there has just been an update made to the game just before I started recording, so maybe there's been a little bit of a tweak, but whatever it is, we're finding life pretty hard. Ethan Brooks is coming out and bringing in Saqib Mahmood. What a way to warm up for the World Cup, getting absolutely trounced by 12th best in the world. 309. There is lots of runs flying around this series to say it's overcast. We finally get some runs from Jamie Smith. We needed that. Let's get him in a little bit of form and raring to go. Will Smeed with another starting out, but hopefully there's a trajectory going on there. 70 from Brook, 58 from Rue. Rue's been brilliant this series. 50 and a 58. And so, to be fair, is Jacob Bethel. 350s in the series, finding home at number 6. Okay, I'm going to take it. We win 1 in the warm-up. Rian Ahmed takes 5, but again, the economy rate is so high, it feels like they can chase anything they want. Hart's just had the most incredible 3 weeks of his life so far. I think we take Bethel as player of the series with the bat. 186 average, 3 scores of 50. Duckett had a good 100 in there as well. Harry Brook, James Rue, incredible. Still lost. And Jas Singh, 10 wickets at 12. I like that, but economy rates from all these bowlers incredibly high. Okay, single T20 game. I don't know why we've got to have a T20 game before we actually start the World Cup. But I think I'm going for a bit of change. Sam Curran's out injured, so he's not in the squad at all. But I think I'm going to try and play another extra batter, which does put pressure on Bethel having to bowl. In fact, I'm not ready. I can't do it. Bryden Castle come in. Tom Banton will keep. Bryden Castle's not been great at this format at all, eh? But we'll give it an opportunity. 194 is quite reasonable. Jamie Smith goes big, 66 off 38, 173 strike rate. Him and Will Smeed, very, very nice. But Bethel, Cast, towards the end of the innings, we just kind of plateaued and lost our way. They also bowled 1 over in the power play, which went for a single run. Singh is turning into a player. He's taken 4 wickets in the power play, but he's taken 3 in the final over. We do get home. The 4 from Singh is what really does it. He goes at 5s, takes 4 for 20. Rian Ahmed, 2 for 23 as well. Bryden Cast, Saqib Mahmood, very expensive. Lorcan Tucker has had an incredible series. Century in one dayers, century in T20s. As we take ourselves to the West Indies. Jacob Bethel is out injured for 9 days. So he will be available during the series. And looking at that, he's a must-have player for us. ODI ranked number 5 in the world. So Australia, South Africa, India, the top 3 teams. Our series against Ireland really pushes us down to 89 points. The format is simple. You play everybody once. I think we go with Salt at 6 to give us a little bit more oomph towards the end. The bowling feels a little bit weak. We do get Sam Curran back, which is a must-have. Singh and Atkinson at the top. Ahmed. It's what we do with Brooks, because we've got Saqib Mahmood, who took 6 wickets at 47 last year. Didn't play the year before. Bryden Cast gone 1 for 170 this year. So Brooks is going to be the guy, but it does feel like we're 1 bowler short in the lineup and we're 1 batter short in the lineup. What I'm doing is I'm just getting all the excuses in before the spacebar pressing begins. We've won the toss. We're going to chase. 2-2-5. There's some good stuff in this. Ryan Ahmed 3 for 48 going at fours is brilliant. The economy rate and control throughout was pretty damn good. Atkinson did damage in the power play, but they put on 40 for the 9th wicket, and they've just extended the game out slightly. Now, the pitch isn't horrendous. It's sunny, it's average bounce, not much in it for batter or bowler. It's pretty even. Oh, how have we done that? I was just about to... I had in my brain going, we're doing the same as we did in the T20 comp, except we did play poor against Ireland, but the batting capitulates. We had starts after starts, but the tail all chipped in. Partnership of 54 between Ahmed and Atkinson. 30 for the last wicket between Ahmed and Singh. Ryan Ahmed, 54 not out, maiden, limited overs, international version, 50, and we win by a wicket. It doesn't matter how you get there, it's the dub that counts. As now we go and try and beat India. Good luck with that, bro. Oh dear, 217. Again, problems. Duckett goes first ball here. We've got Jasper Bumrud. Smeed with 73 was quite nice, but look, 217 against India. Are you really going to win? We take it to the wire though. 212 for 9, and then this happens. They literally go ... 4-4, smash, win the game. More power to them. They were the better team on the day, but a little disappointing for Washington Sundar to get it done for them and win by a wicket. It doesn't hurt the net run rate too much, but I already start to feel a little bit on edge about our capability to make it through here. Current 17 overs, 1 for 92 is a slight concern, let's say. But we do get Jacob Bethel back to come and bat at 6. Does it make us better? No, we stay about a 4-star rated team. They stay a lot better than us. You think you're better than me? Well, it's probably because you are. 279. It's a Jamie Smith century. 101 off 113. Average of 37. Sorry, an average of 37 in Test match and one-day cricket for him as well. Again, we are losing wickets like there's no tomorrow. The power play and the overs immediately after the power play are brutal for us, and it's just a constant conveyor belt. Every few overs, we're losing yet another one. Ben Duckett has picked the worst time to drop out of form from being the best multi-format player in the game. But the Rabbits keep coming. We get 4 for 41 from 10 from Jacob Bethel. They were pinging it all around at the start. They were pinging it incredibly. Their run rate was a lot less than ours, but it did feel like we were struggling, and we were struggling to take wickets, particularly when they're like 1 for 168, and I'm thinking, yikes, we are in a lot of trouble here. 157 for the first wicket. Ahmed and Bethel really pull them back. Curran very good. Singh comes on at the end. Bang, bang, bang. Blows them away. We win somehow by 10, and we're keeping the Sabbath dream alive. Averages so far this year, 6 games down. No batter is averaging over 40, except Jacob Bethel, who's 207 and 26 with the ball. Now that, my friends, is an all-rounder. Now, we don't want to go and slip up against Bangladesh, because that is exactly the sort of thing we would do. Terrible. I don't know what's going on with the batting lineup here, but the power play was abysmal. We put on 114 for the first wicket, and it's like, oh yeah, that's all right. It was so slow. Look how poor it's going with single, single, single. We get 3 boundaries in the first 9.5 overs. That's with Smith and Duckett. Duckett was static. Doesn't happen very often. 242. I don't know if it's going to be enough. We go down to Bangladesh. Oh man, we were always behind the game, but we had some really good bowling in periods. But the power play killed us. They didn't go off like a train, but they were quick enough. But we didn't take a wicket. And then we were always up against it. It's the sort of game that kills your World Cup. We're 2-2. I don't know how many games we probably need to win to go through and make the top 4. But it's more. I feel like it's more than being a 500 sort of team. Gus Atkinson as well. They're poor numbers for him. Averaging 34. He's been ineffective with the new ball. And James Rue averaging 29 this year. Harry Brook 29. Will Smeed 27. Surely we've got to beat Zimbabwe in the Curran versus Curran matchup. Wow, we have been saved in a bad way. Again, we're 2 for 38, 3 for 71. None of the top 3 are performing at the World Cup. Harry Brooks smashes like a 35 ball 50. Beautiful knock. First 50 in a while. And then Jacob Bethel with 102 off 113. He has slotted into this role so good. Scoring runs, scoring centuries, huge average. 297. Surely we can defend this against Zimba. We do. We thrashed them. We bowled them out for 117. But there was a moment where I didn't think we was. And it was the initial first few overs. They were batting all right and starting to go at a lick. And I changed it up. I normally just bowl the first two opening bowlers for 5 overs each at the start. But we changed it up and brought on Brooks and Curran slightly earlier. And Curran got a wicket just at the end of the power play. So did Brooks, and then Brooks took another one, and we were able to cruise through. We go 3 and 2, halfway through. I'm pretty happy at the moment with 3 and 2. Jacob Bethel is quite incredible in his role at number 6. Still carrying James Rue though. Are we a better team if we bring in Salt? We're about to find out. Going up against the West Indies. Oh, we're going to have a bat. Oh, we're bowling. A click bowl. 223 is all they can muster. Look at this for a spell from Rian Ahmed. Talking about him being expensive before we came into the World Cup, but are we getting hot at the right time? He puts up 3 maidens, 1 for 27 from 10. Bethel was going quite expensive, but what he did was get Paris out. What he did was get Rutherford and Sinclair. He took wickets, which is massive necessity if you want to be any good at the game. We win by 3 wickets. It's not pretty at the moment. Will Smeed is drastically out of form. Coaching effect 99, match form 29. Don't like that. Harry Brook, finding form at the right time, looking good. Jacob Bethel, the king of the ring for us at the moment. Salt comes in, adds 1. Thank you, Phil. But we do move to 4 and 2, which is nice. Any upsets? Oh, South Africa being 2 and 4. Pakistan 2 and 3. Going up against England. Going up against New Zealand, who are 3 and 3 in 9th. They're not a 9th place team and are incredibly dangerous. Josh Butler's coming into the team at 5 now. I'm not happy with that place in the lineup. Gus Atkinson going at 36s, but look at the economy rate from the 9 games. For these guys, it's really, really good. Will Smeed, we could bring in Max Holden, but that would be a massive call to bring him in. Given this situation that we're in, I don't think I'm quite ready to make that. I don't fancy it. 306 to win, and I felt like we were in all sorts of control here. We had an outstanding, look at the run rate. We had him static as a rock. Not going anywhere unless it's thrown. And everyone just kind of chipped in, unfortunately. And they managed to work the way up and get a decent score. 4 for Singh again. 3 for Atkinson. 307 to win with this lineup out of form doesn't feel achievable. Oh, we need 17 to win from 22 balls. But we're down to the last wicket. Sam Curran's just marked 62. Brooks 44. Ben Duckett went 99. As we lose by 14 runs. It's a disappointing loss. Again, it doesn't kill the net run rate, but it brings us back towards that 500 mark. And then we've just got to go and play the Aussies, who are 5 and 3. Just looking at the averages from the World Cup, all the bowlers pretty reasonable. Sam Curran's average is slightly high. Will Smeed's averaging 19. 19. I don't want to chop and change because he was good last year, but oh man, I've got question marks. The problem is not everyone plays heaps of cricket. Like we could bring in Max Holden. Could do that. Has done that. Massive must-win game. You've just gone and dropped a guy that averaged 40 odd last year. Oh, someone please send an SOS. They've scored 399 here. 182 for the first wicket. Connolly, I hate the guy. 23 years old. I'm going to have 12 seasons of watching this guy smash it around. 112 for Travis Head. He's went to 100 off about 50, 60 balls. Incredible partnership. The run rate was astronomical. They've got more runs than I could score in 2 games. And we bat all right, but we only scored 209. 82 for Max Holden on debut is a nice bit. But when we went hard, we went bad, and we're now 4-4, exactly where we did not want to be. And our net run rate is just above. So we are in do or die territory, where I'd quite like to do rather than die. I don't quite understand how Gus Atkinson's been so average when he's been the best bowler in the game for the first 2 seasons. Oh, I give up. We have been battered by Pakistan by 8 wickets. We score 178. They bat in the same conditions and smash it around. Our bowlers are cold. We're also out. We play 9 games, not 10, finishing 4-5. If we won that game and finished 5-4, we would still have been out. It's disappointing. It's majorly disappointing. The post-mortem, if we look at it, is Jamie Smith was brilliant and so was Jacob Bethel. And then the best batter in the world had a shocker. A shocker. 246 runs at 27. Brooke averaged 31 and was the 3rd best batter in the team. Phil Salt played 3 games and averaged 20. James Rue played 5 games, averaged 18. Josh Butler averaged 12 from 3 games. Max Holden came in and did some stuff. But that doesn't hold us up, particularly when the bowlers, there was nothing outstanding about it. Some of the economy rates were pretty reasonable, but our batting was so poor, it was hard to do anything. Gus Atkinson, 11 wickets at 36. He was the best bowler, or one of the best bowlers in the world. He's dropped down to 38th. He's played that bad. So overall, deeply disappointing. As Australia go and beat India in the final, a Shubman Gill century, but they only scored 213. And Cooper Connolly, again, 80. What's his stats look like? Averages 47, 43. Yeah, he's quite good. Bryant, he scores 50. More power to them. Australia win the World Cup. Pakistan won the T20 World Cup. And for us, I feel like we're stuck a little bit here. One, ODI cricket, we've got a 4-year break till the next World Cup. So we've got to find some form. T20 stuff, we have found some form. And Test cricket, well, we've got to win meaningful games, not just beating Ireland, only just. So that will do it for today. World Cup in the bag. Next episode will be the Ashes, it will be Sri Lanka, and it will be New Zealand. So 9 test matches next episode, all of which count for a new Test World Championship that will be right around the corner. It's an India-Pakistan final. We are going to see you then. Thank you for watching.